Now on KREM 2 News at noon, a mysterious new illness is making dogs sick all across the country. What you need to know to help keep your pets safe.
We're looking at one more rain chance between now and Thanksgiving, and we'll show you how that might affect some of your travel plans across the region.
All right, some good travel news right now. Plus, Spokane International Airport, parking there is getting a little bit easier. We'll tell you about the changes just in time for the holiday season. Hi everyone, so good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with this. A mysterious illness is impacting dogs all across the country, and it may be here in the Spokane area. Washington's Department of Agriculture says there are no confirmed cases of this unknown respiratory illness in Washington state. However, there are some unofficial reports, including reports from Spokane. Spokane has been shut down since mid-October under quarantine protocol to stop the spread of what they originally thought was an outbreak of kennel cough. After the dogs did not get better with routine treatment, they now believe they have the same unknown respiratory illness impacting dogs all across the country. So far, most of Spokane's dogs have recovered. However, 2 died during the outbreak.
On the phone almost every single day since it started with different experts throughout the country. We are seeing dogs that get sick, cough for a few weeks, develop pneumonia, and pass away within 24 to 36 hours. So they decompensate very quickly.
With how quickly the disease can worsen, Spokane recommending that pet families be very watchful for any cough that does not go away and get to the veterinarian quickly. It is also recommended that if you have a pet, keep your dog away from high traffic areas if possible, like boarding kennels and dog parks. All right. As many of you know, today is our Pick of the Litter Day, where our cremcars team partners with Spokane to help pets find a forever home. Now, since the outbreak, Spokane has been very, very careful with the animals that they brought into our studio each week. Those animals have included dogs in foster homes, so not from the shelter, as well as cats and kittens that are not impacted by what's happening. cremcars and Spokane remain committed to finding homes for pets, and when it is safe for all the dogs to be adopted, we'll be sure to let you know. In the meantime, we will have today's Pick of the Litter a little later on in the newscast, and I'll give you a little hint. It's a cat. 12:02 right now. We're going to head to news in North Idaho. The Bonner County Sheriff's Office is searching for a missing 17-year-old girl. Taylor Hines was last seen Sunday night around 9 o'clock near Rapid Lightning Road in Sandpoint. Her picture is on the screen right now. She is described as 5'4" with blonde hair and currently has red highlights. Anyone with information is asked to call the Sheriff's Office right away. The Spokane City Council unanimously approved an extension for a multifamily housing ordinance. The ordinance allows for more multifamily homes to be built on land previously zoned only for single-family homes. City Council member Michael Cathcart says the ordinance aims to enhance affordable housing choices and lower barriers to home ownership. Right, 12:03 right now. Let's talk about the weather, especially as we're heading into the holiday ahead. We are fairly dry today, but some rain is on the way. Meteorologist Thomas Patrick has a look at what we can expect.
Yeah, good afternoon, Laura. And that rain doesn't arrive until tomorrow morning. So we get one more day of decently mild conditions for November standards. Sun is catching through some of these high-level cirrus clouds overhead from our outdoor weather center. Very pleasant day today. And with temperatures in the upper 30s right now and climbing closer to 40 degrees, this isn't bad, really, for the late stages of November. To the satellite combination here, where we have, again, some high to mid-level stratus clouds just drifting past, not really disturbing us whatsoever. And even as you look west towards where the storm system is starting to approach, still no rain even over the Washington coast just yet. So we are quite a ways away from this arriving, and it won't arrive until early tomorrow morning. As you see the hour-by-hour forecast, cloud cover during the evening hours tonight, but no raindrops before midnight. Thankfully, it's not going to be snow either. In fact, it waits until after it passes us and moves over some of the more eastern Rocky states like Montana, eastern Idaho, Wyoming. That's where it's going to be snowing. So if you're heading east for Thanksgiving, you will run into some snowfall. But I'll cover the rest of our regional travel forecast for the holiday in just a few moments.
Thank you, my friend. Good news if you're flying and parking at Spokane International Airport this holiday season. The airport just opened up some new parking. Nicole Hernandez showing us where you can find where these new spots are located.
So I'm right out front of the Alaska terminal right now here at the Spokane International Airport, and all of those new parking spots are in the concourse C lot just west of us here. You can actually see it super close to the terminal here. Right behind me, cars already parked there. So now there are almost 1,000 spots in that lot there. They added a total of 460 parking spots, which is basically double what was here before, almost, not quite. The project cost just over $5 million to complete. Again, this is Concourse C lot, which is one of the uncovered lots that is $8 a day to park in. You can see it in orange on the right side of the airport map there. So on top of making the lot bigger, they also tore out all of the old pavement and completely repaved the whole lot. They also put in new LED lighting, and they put in new stalls for both ADA parking and electric vehicle parking as well. And this morning we saw a bunch of people already, of course, parked in there and using the lot. It is one of the closer lots to the airport, so that is open now in time for holiday travel. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
With Thanksgiving, of course, just a few days away, we are giving out some of our final meals as part of the cremcars Tom's Turkey Drive. Yesterday, we visited one of the hardest hit communities in Spokane County. Medical Lake is still on the road to recovery following the Gray Fire that destroyed hundreds of homes this past summer. And despite all they have lost, we found local volunteers who couldn't wait to give back.
I'm Terry Worrell. I'm the director from the Medical Lake Food Bank.
A delivery of food where Tom's Turkey Drive meals were the centerpiece. The ingredients for 400 turkey dinners ready to be handed out.
Just go right to the end of this line.
But behind the boxes is where the real Thanksgiving story can be found.
It's great to be thankful because you have your life.
Mary Johnson has long been a part of the Medical Lake Food Bank team.
For 24 years.
She knows what it's like to be without, as she lost her home in the recent Gray Fire that swept through Medical Lake. She won't be at her own Thanksgiving table this year, but she's making sure that others will.
I've always given back, and I always will.
Mary says she's one of the lucky ones, that she lost her home to fire, but is surrounded by family to help carry the burden.
We were lucky enough to have family here that we could go stay with, and we're still staying there.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
And here in Medical Lake, service to others is helping people move forward. Mary is part of a crew that knows loss and chooses to give.
I have 5 of my volunteers that lost their homes.
All the volunteers helping with the cremcars distribution of meals are helping impact their fellow neighbors and friends.
You want to help it? Here, carry this side.
People like Crystal Williams, who gets a meal and then gets to serve her 6 kids.
It helps my family out a lot.
Terry says, like so many communities, Medical Lake can use these meals as people are struggling. And like so many places, it's where kindness becomes the real centerpiece of the season. And it's not too late for you to be part of the cremcars Tom's Turkey Drive event. All you need to do is stop by your local Rosars and pick up a Tom's Turkey Drive bag. And you can help out all holiday season by volunteering at Second Harvest.